It's getting hot in here. So, no, can't do that. I mean, you can if you're extra warm, but we gotta talk about May. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce, and welcome to the great Animal Crossing Almanac for May 2022, the great year of Isabelle going cuckoo, because there are new things to talk about this month. My voice just cracked, and yes, I'm 32, so I hope you're all having a fantastic start to the month, and we are gonna roll right into all of the goodies. We're covering all of the fish, the bugs, the deep sea creatures for the Northern Hemisphere, for the Southern Hemisphere, the new items, the recipes, the events, and what the heck is going on with this game, because some of us are really tired of it. Some of us are really sick of it. Some of us are hopeful, and some of us are just square in the middle. But no matter where you are, might I add that my friends over here, Lolly's been playing Disney Emoji Blitz, which is such a fun match 3 puzzler with strategy and so many Disney faces. All right, they got Turning Red, they got Star Wars, they got Pixar, and I'm giving away 3 $20 eShop gift cards. Click the link in the description down below to download the game using my link. Make sure to reach level 15 and then send me a picture of your progress. And I bet you get a lot farther than 15 because this game is good, and seeing all those happy faces. Lolly, happy face? Lolly's too focused. All right, so I guess we should focus, but make sure to check that out. Link in the description. Get yourself some eShop cash. What's going on in May? Also, what are you most excited for in May? All right, in Animal Crossing, there's the best of times and the worst of times. May is just a dichotomy. It's a yin-yang, so I really want to know what you're getting up to this month. You got like 30 days to make something happen? Let's hear about it. Get at it. May is both the best and the worst for Animal Crossing, all right? This is a month full of awesomeness and a month full of awfulness all at once, okay? Check out the peacocks. They're not from this month. Anyways, what's going down this month is Animal Crossing's best event and Animal Crossing's worst event. I bet you know what those are. But first, let's start with some brand new stuff. All right, I'm gonna sit in front of my friends here because they are just looking, they're just looking darling, aren't they? They're just chilling so nice and cool. I want to show you guys about this right here, okay? Nintendo has put out this. Ooh. The Roost Le Pêcheur. It's for Brewster, the big bad who came to our game after we all got sad. Anyways, you can get these coasters on My Nintendo. You go on the website and you spend 700 platinum points, which can be acquired buying stuff from Nintendo. And then you can have a nice coaster set. Comes in a little tin, and they're laminated coasters, and they're actually kind of neat. So if you want something new for Animal Crossing, that is one option. And 700 platinum points, I think that's like a decent amount, but I don't think it's too many. Like, Nintendo obviously offers like digital rewards, but then they have some cool physical stuff as well. And if you're in the physical field, you might want to grab this soundtrack. Okay, it's up for pre-order right now. It just went out today. It's releasing June 22nd, but it's this big box soundtrack for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And that box alone is really fun. Like, I love the art on the box. I love the art on the CDs, even though CDs feel like something from so long ago. They're releasing like a vinyl in November, but right now it's just this second soundtrack with 6 CDs chronicling the music of the game. It's in Japan only, so when you get it, it's gonna have to be from like Play Asia or somewhere like that. Anyways, just thought that was super interesting. And Nintendo's big ticket item for Animal Crossing in 2022 is right here before you, the icons. It's the May icons, baby. A lot of good villagers having birthdays in May, so check out the assortment. These are available via the missions and rewards tab on Nintendo Switch Online. And I gotta shout out Sasha. He's great, love him a lot. He's somewhere on my island. And then you also have these guys here. I really like my alligator looking like a freaking submariner right there, pretty darn neat. And there's some backgrounds as well. You can pick those up all throughout May. There'll be different sets available, different weeks, but that's outside of the game. So what's happening inside of the game? Well, May 1st begins what I feel is Nintendo's strongest, most creative holiday they ever injected. You know, I like Bunny Day. I'm a big fan of that. But this one is really nifty too. And we're talking about Mayday! Mayday! Play Mayday if you haven't. There's 2 different mazes, and they switched to a new one in 2021. No new maze for 2022 because they suck. But this is a really fun event where you get to sort of puzzle your way for like an Animal Crossing escape room. I mean, it's simplistic, but it's cool. You get to use different tools and acquire different stuff, and then eventually reach Rover at the end and get his old briefcase full of Girl Scout cookies. Something like that. Anyways, it's really fun. You get 1 ticket. You can go do it May 1st through May 7th. Talk to Nook, and he will hook you up. Now, Mother's Day is taking place all month long. So we've got the carnations and the mug for moms. And I'm a big fan of my mom, and I hope you're a big fan of your mom. Find something cool to do for your mom. Even if it's just like hug her, high five her, tell her how much you love her. Please take an opportunity on May 8th to really cherish the person that you're here because no matter how you feel, no matter how many rough moments you've had, no matter if it hasn't been a year since you spoke, that's the woman that brought you into this world. And I know some people have rough relationships, but I hope you have at least enough rapport that you can say hi, high five, hug it out, and have a good day. That'll be on May 8th, but these items will be rolling all month. Now, Children's Day actually started at the end of last month, but it brings in cop banner. You want to see it? I love this thing. Also, the newsprint hat. These run until May 5th, so you got to move quickly. But I love the cart banner. It's one of the biggest items in the game. It is laceable outdoors, and it is really, really awesome. I like it a lot, and I also like Children's Day. It's something fun that they added, and is a cool, nifty twist. If only Nintendo would twist and shout something different. There is my cart banner, dual cart banner. CJ says yay because he loves this banner. Bruce Banner, no. Museum Day. This is the worst. This is the holiday that Nintendo screwed the pooch. I don't even know what that phrase means, but I do know that Museum Day is bad. You go into the museum and there's different stamp cards and there's different stamp rally things and you stamp your... It's so easy. You walk around, you get the stamps, and ta-da, that's it. You basically just have to walk throughout the entire square footage of your museum and you'll find the stamps, you'll get them, and then you get these ugly plates. It's the same price as it's always been. They're just these like bronzy plates with the icon. It's right there. You can see it in the background. Like the shell for the fossils. Or you have, the bug. I mean, it's just, they're boring. It's bad. And this could have been a really cool event. And it's something that takes place for 2 weeks in the museum from May 18th to May 31st. And it's just rotten. It's one of those things I hope to goodness gracious Nintendo improves in the next game. There's a lot of holidays that saw declines in New Horizons, and then there's a lot of holidays that just need to be straight improved. So one of the big tasks for the next AC is boosting these holidays because they're a bit boring. Now, cheese wheels. Depending if you're lactose intolerant, they may be boring or they might be really exciting as soon as you eat a lot of cheese and end up in the bathroom. The double Gloucester cheese is available, all right, May 22nd till the end of the month for Cheese Rolling Day, which is a European holiday. Animal Crossing does such a nice job of promoting these global holidays from all around the world, and it's really, really nice that they do pay attention to so many different cultures. And for a while there, they were adding a lot of fun stuff, like Dragon Boat Festival and the Festival Zongzi, which runs May 25th to May 31st. You'll also see the Dano Festival is going to run until June 14th, and that includes this Surichui Tiak dish, 2 dishes that can be added, Korean festival here. And just, again, nice that they're covering so many cultures and being so inclusive. I wish they included more. I wish they were inclusive of year 3ers because they're not. They just give us icons. That's all they got. Rolling and rocking. But can we expect anything from Nintendo? Can we expect anything for Animal Crossing? I would be lying if I said a big update is coming, but I will remind you, I made a video on this earlier, that they did a bunch of background work. All right, they were working on the online services for Animal Crossing. They were working on NookLink app. They were working on Switch Online, and nothing ever came of it. Not even a tiny update. Now, I fully expected there to be a tiny update, something that'd be a bug fix, a patch, but there was nothing. And if they were just working on fixing things, they surely would have announced that there was a patch, and yet there was nothing. The version did not change, not even a little bit. They didn't even fix like a money glitch or a trading glitch or anything of the sort. So what were they doing? Why were they cleaning up Animal Crossing, or why were they adding to Animal Crossing, and when will we see this? Are they prepping for some sort of collaboration for Splatoon? I feel like that might still be in the cards, and if we're talking about cards, maybe they can release them as cards like a Villager Booster Pack, or maybe they will just release them as paid DLC or as just a surprise when Splatoon does come. But I'm very curious what Nintendo was up to. They don't just work on games for hours for no reason, and they definitely don't work on ACNH, NookLink app, and the online all at the same time just to be silly. And again, if it was just for a bug fix, they would have surely told us that, hey, we have fixed a bug, and they didn't. But speaking of bugs, let's go to the big bug list for the month. Man, that Critterpedia, I wish one day it would get added to. I think that's something that Nintendo could do great in the next game, is make sure that they keep the Critterpedia constantly evolving. They could even add other little things like javelinas or warthogs, or they could bring in, I don't know, prairie dogs. I understand that we have these creatures already, but we also have Flick, who's a ginormous bug, and yet we have tiny bugs. And we also have plenty of birds, and yet we have small birds as well. We don't really have any fish villagers yet. But anyways, let's talk about the new fish from the Northern Hemisphere. The frog, the catfish, the nibblefish, the angelfish, the beta rainbow fish, giant trevally, and mahi-mahi. That mahi-mahi is flavorful. You're looking for a meal on your deserted island, that's the way to go. But if you want the most money, it's also the way to go. I love the frog, though. He's real cute. Frog villagers, tiny frog, like it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So we can't have fish villagers. Come on, man. We can. The old fish are going to be the loach, the golden trout, and that big oar fish. The oar fish is huge, but it's that golden trout on the clifftop river that is really wonderful in the evening time, all through the night. Grab it if you need some extra bells, though you probably have plenty by now. In the Southern Hemisphere, we got the bitterling, the blowfish, the tuna, the blue marlin, and that football fish getting us ready for NFL season, which I'm so stoked about for my Detroit Lions. They had an amazing draft. I know most of you don't care, but I just had to get a little shout out in for them. Hashtag Detroit versus everybody. The South is losing a lot. So if you want to fish it up, this is your time, Southern Hemisphere folks. The cherry salmon, char, golden trout, mitten crab, guppy, neon tetra, seahorse, zebra turkeyfish, barred knifejaw, and the ray. It's that golden trout that is worth quite a bit, but there's some other fun ones in there like that seahorse and even the neon tetra that are kind of cute. Now on to the ouch, bug bite stink front. We've got the great purple emperor, the Queen Alexandria's birdwing, the banded dragonfly, the pond skater, diving beetle, violin beetle, Roselia batesi beetle, and scorpion, which takes on new meaning for Zach because I've seen them. I live in Arizona now, and I've had scorpions in my house, and they're kind of terrifying, and it's really freaky, and I don't want to see them again. So I have a bug company come and descorpionize my space. Anyways, they're expensive and freaky, so look for those this month. Don't look for the mole cricket. Well, look for the mole cricket. He's about to leave. In the Southern Hemisphere, it's just the damselfly, mole cricket, and tarantula coming in. I don't know, scorpion or tarantula. I'd still probably rather see a scorpion. I feel like tarantulas just got that fuzz, man. There's something freaky about that fuzz. Like, look, okay, animals with fuzz, pretty scary. Are you afraid of fish? Nah. Are you afraid of bugs? Not really. You afraid of a hulking yeti? Freaking woolly mammoth? A tarantula? What do they all have in common? Fuzz, okay? The South is saying goodbye to the monarch butterfly, long locust, migratory locust, rice grasshopper, cricket mantis, orchid mantis, violin beetle, walking stick, and that pesky flea that infects your villagers, which I do not like. Now, the deep sea is always a smaller list, so in the Northern Hemisphere, we're saying hello to the sea urchin, the slate pencil urchin, the gigas giant clam, the vampire squid, and the spotted garden eel. The giant clam and the vampire squid are beefy in terms of their bell total. Now say ta-ta to the turban shell, umbrella octopus, and Dungeness crab, although most of you probably have most of these by now. If you are new though, you're in for a treat. There's a lot of fun stuff beneath the surface, including lovely little pearls. Anyways, for the Southern Hemisphere, sea cucumber, sea pig, Dungeness crab, snow crab, and red king crab are coming. It's crab season, baby. Get your best recipes ready, and then say goodbye to the chambered nautilus and the spotted garden eel. All right, now I do not want to forget that there are new recipes coming this month for Southern Hemisphere. It's not Northern Hemisphere, folks, but that's okay. We usually get the most in terms of coverage, so I always like to pay homage to my Southern Hemisphere friends, and I'm gonna sit in some weeds and get my butt all itchy. Hot and itchy, that's kind of what's going on lately here in these early summer months, but we do have some nifty stuff. All right, it is mushroom season, the very best season. Everybody's got a reason to party because this is so good. This is all month long in the Southern Hemisphere. The mush wall, the forest flooring, the forest wall, mush lamp, mush low stool, parasol, partition table, umbrella, wand, wreath, log, and more. For a while, these were like the most coveted items. All right, that mush lamp is hot. I think it's still hot. It was hot for a while. We also get the maple leaf recipes. Now, these are going to be adding mid-month: the autumn wall, the colored leaves flooring, the leaf stool, maple leaf pochette, maple leaf pondstone, the rug, the umbrella, the leaf pile, the tree's bounty arch, the big tree of bounty, and that will be all. Now, again, those are Southern Hemisphere only, of course, but they'll be coming to a Northern Hemisphere near you soon in the fall. That's a November treat for us Northerners, but Animal Crossing remains a treat just for its cuteness, its charm, And it's kind of unlike anything else. And so no matter what, I just wish they would do more. And I've mentioned in multiple other videos that I do think a new game is going to come sooner than I initially thought. Initially, I thought Nintendo would use the long sales and the longevity of this game's popularity to go 5, 6, 7 years. But the fact that they stopped updating so soon, and the fact they only had one paid DLC, makes me think that they are prepping another game. And I hope to goodness gracious we hear about it soon. I don't think we'll hear about it at the Summer Direct, but never say never, all right? Birds of a feather. Talk to your friends, stick with them till the end, and throw confetti. Because it's time to suspend this video and say goodbye for now. I love seeing y'all. I love hanging out. Hope you guys are all doing wonderful. Hit that like button. It definitely helps support the channel and the videos. Let me know what you're excited for in May in the comments down below. And make sure to stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there, my friends. Love you a lot. Until next month, SwitchForce out.